Hi everyone, welcome to my next episode. Each week I choose a subject based on the questions I get asked most frequently. Today we're going to talk about whether frozen produce is less nutritious than fresh produce. Just so we understand how the process works, typically most fresh fruit and vegetables are picked before they are ripe. This then allows the produce time to fully ripen during transportation. But as a result, because they are picked before they're fully ripe, this gives the produce a little less time to develop a full range of vitamins, minerals, and natural antioxidants. In the US, fruits and vegetables may spend anywhere from 3 days to several weeks in transit before arriving at the distribution center. During transportation, fresh produce is generally stored in a chilled, controlled atmosphere and treated with chemicals, if it's not organic, to prevent spoiling. Once they reach the supermarket, fruits and vegetables may spend an additional 1 to 3 days on display, and then they're stored in people's homes for up to a week before being eaten. So as you can see, weeks can go by from when the produce is harvested to when you actually eat it. And during this period of time, nutrients are being lost. On the flip side, here are 5 reasons why I believe frozen organic produce is a great option, and stick around for number 5 because it's really interesting. Number 1, most frozen fruits and vegetables are frozen shortly after they're harvested, which means they're allowed to fully ripen. This in turn means that they are chock full of vitamins and minerals, and then the freezing process locks in all of these nutrients at their peak levels. Number 2, because freezing preserves food, no unwanted additives are needed. Typically, nothing else is added to the process like salt or sugar, but make sure and look at your label to ensure that your frozen produce is just a single ingredient on the label, i.e. blueberries, and that's it. Number 3, I personally find using frozen produce easier. From spinach to berries, I just love knowing that I have a supply in the freezer and I'm never going to have to throw anything out once the dreaded bits of mold start to appear. And another factor is there's no prep, no washing, no trimming, no chopping. You can make a great stir fry with frozen vegetables and they're already chopped. This is a huge time saver in the kitchen. Number 4, when you have lots of different types of frozen produce, you can vary up your morning smoothie, for example. Perhaps one day you want berries, but the next day you want peaches. This will prevent boredom with your routine. Additionally, this means you're getting a larger variety of polyphenols and nutrients with the different types of fruits and veggies. Number 5, now here's the last thing, and this is a little sciencey, but it's super interesting. Recently, I was listening to a podcast by one of LA's top breast cancer doctors, Dr. Christy Funk. And when she started to answer the question about whether frozen fruit is okay, I was so worried about what her answer was going to be, given that I eat frozen berries every day. But I was delighted to hear her answer. Several studies on blueberries have shown that freezing actually increases antioxidant concentration. How is this possible? Well, apparently the ice crystals that form during freezing disrupt the structure of the plant tissue, making the polyphenols and antioxidants more available, and they release into the bloodstream more rapidly. Why is this so important? Because these are the antioxidants that help us eliminate free radicals in our body. Think cancer cell suicide. So the faster more efficiently we get these into our bloodstream, the faster and more efficiently they can attack the bad cancer cells. And there ain't nobody out there that doesn't need that. Yay, frozen blueberries, attack, attack. The last thing I'll mention is some of you might be wondering about freshly picked produce. If you have the opportunity to get fruits and vegetables straight from the farm or from your own garden, these are likely to be the highest quality of anything we've discussed. However, if you're shopping at the supermarket, frozen produce, I can't talk, is just as healthy and maybe even more nutritious than the fresh varieties. So there you have it. Frozen produce is a great option, but remember, you still want to get organic frozen produce, so you aren't consuming all the chemicals and pesticides used in non-organic produce. I know it's a little more expensive, but as I love to say, you can either pay the farmer now for healthy food or pay the doctor later when you get sick. Seems like an obvious choice, just saying. So wishing you a healthy day, and as always, thanks for watching.